I don't know. Kyle, I think you would have did a lot better doing that one.
You want to try this one now?
Yeah. Let's do a beer bong that actually. Fill it up. So how you feeling, Kyle?
I gotta get up for coffee.
Is it relenting or is it still going? It's relenting a little bit, but it's still very uncomfortable. How hot it is. My lips burn, my ears. So is this something that you guys would be interested in future panels? Right now, I say no, but I'm sure we're going to be like, oh yeah, I'll do it again. Yep. So we'll see. Talk to you in a week. All right.
There are. I don't know. Have you had any hotter than that?
No.
I was actually asking Dan. Have you ever had any hotter than that?
I don't know. I'm kind of torn between that and Black Mamba. You know, the Black Mamba was. I just thought it was pretty awesome. You know.
Yeah. And Black Mamba was hot, but I don't think that much beyond like that. And Black Mamba is going to be like the top of what we do on the chili because there's not a lot that is made that's actually still a sauce.
We do have the source.
Yeah, well, it's not really a sauce. It's just a straight extract oil.
But it's still a mountain to climb.
Yeah.
How does sriracha rank among this stuff?
Lower than that.
A lot lower.
Yeah, that's more like it's basket.
Yeah, I think the numbers on sriracha. Well, Tabasco is 2,500 Scoville units, and I think sriracha is right around 10.
I don't know what the Scoville on this is. I honestly don't.
I'm gonna guess it's over. It's easily over 1 million. Easy.
Yeah. So this is from yes. From England. Yep. So our first encounter was with a foreign sauce.
Hey, you know what? I'll be feeling myself.
Yeah, I just heard that.
You guys are doing good, man.
Hey, Kyle, think of it this way. There's a guy on the Chili Foundry website. He does this for a living. He eats hot sauce for a living and writes a blog about it. And I will just say 45 seconds. You saw this.
Yeah, he didn't do it quite as well as you guys.
45 seconds, like a minute into it.
Okay. Go ahead, get a lot of milk. Get a glass of milk. Milk. I'm telling you, if you don't drink milk, you're gonna regret it.
But Darth Naga on the Chili Foundry, 45 seconds, maybe a minute into it, he went diving after an entire gallon of milk. Yeah.
Yeah, we're gonna have to do it soon. I'm minute to it. Okay. Hey, we got 3 minutes.
Yeah.
All right.
Good.
You did good.
See, it's not bad.
Yeah, see, man, it's just fun sitting around talking. Yeah. So you didn't even work up a good sweat there, did you? No, my nose is running pretty well. Hey, why don't you blow it? You got a Hey, I blow it all the time when it's nothing to be embarrassed. Just watching the hot sauces in there.
I got just a little bit of a lip sting going because I think that I cleared the spoon with my.
I didn't get much out of that other than the taste of wing sauce.
Yeah.
It was salty, it was kind of tangy, and it tasted like hot wing sauce.
Yeah.
Buffalo wing sauce. You know, so hey, we try, you live, you learn, and there you have it. You know, that'll make some good wings.
Yeah, it makes some good wings.
So nothing goes to waste here, huh? So all right. Hey, we can call it at that. What do you think, Kyle? You're feeling all right? I'm feeling all right. My stomach's a little bit uneasy, but I think we're okay. It's calming down in your mouth. All right, well, very good, guys. Hey, that's a wrap on the panel, man. We got 2 new guys. That was great. You know, this guy made it most of the way through. Andrew, thanks for bringing the sauce on and being a guest once again. And it's good to have you, Kyle. Hope to have you back and your buddy. And hope to have Dan back on camera. So, all right, hey, till next time, guys. We'll see you.
Alright, welcome back. Well, at this point in the video, everybody was doing fine. Nick tapped out, and he seemed alright though. Went up, I recommended he get himself some milk. And Kyle's still hanging in there. And but then it was when all hell broke loose. And Nick, I became really nauseous. Fell down, sweating, kind of rolling about, and he had us really scared. So it was quite a shock to us, you know, kind of you're sitting around having a good time, having some fun, and then when something happens to somebody, kind of is a bit of a killjoy, and but he was strong in his recovery. So he did recover, and I was able to grab an interview with both of the guys because Kyle also got sick then as well. Went up and emptied his stomach, I guess, in the toilet or whatever. So, yeah, alright, so I interviewed both of these guys, and thank God both guys were okay in the end, and hopefully it'll be an experience that they won't soon forget. Alright. Alright, first of all I want to start with Nick. Alright, Nick, you had us kind of scared there, man. You were out on the tiles. So how you feeling now?
I feel all right now.
So what were you experiencing when you were crashed out there?
Well, when I tapped out was when it started to hit my stomach.
Okay. Well, what was the feeling? Were you getting cramps or just nauseous?
Cramps, and it was really painful and burning.
Okay. Even more so than in your mouth.
Yeah, and it was in the middle of my body.
Okay.
And, I tried to throw up, but I didn't.
Okay.
And so I went out and got some milk, and then I came back down here and laid down, took my shirt off, I was sweating profusely.
Okay.
Had some celery, and I feel all right now.
All right.
Hosed my face off.
We didn't get any footage of Nick on the ground there because he had us kind of nervous, man. He was sweating and kind of hyperventilating, and we had cold compresses on his head, and we're feeding him milk and feeding him celery. And yeah, well, we're glad to see he's up on his feet again. We still have him drinking more, which is always the remedy for eating high amounts of extract. You know, you want to get that milk down there to kind of dilute the extract and stop the cramping. And then we have Kyle. How did you feel, Kyle?
Well,
you were doing better there for a little while.
I thought I felt fine, and then, you know, I was sitting around drinking some milk. I was like, oh, yeah, I'll be all right. You know, my stomach felt a little weird, and I saw Nick on the ground there, and Andrew's all like, oh, you're going to be okay. I was like, no. I ran to the bathroom, and I threw up my lunch and a lot of the hot sauce.
So there's a rumor that it's worse coming up than it is going down. Is there any truth to that? Did it get in your nose?
Completely untrue. I mean, I still taste a little burning in my mouth, but it's nothing. But I feel so much better that I threw up in the bathroom.
Oh, nice. Well, you guys, man, I'm telling you, for the first, you know, having a 10-minute burn for the first sauce, man, it's kind of throwing you to the wolves a little bit, you know what I mean? But you guys both made it through with some difficulties. But hey, man, do you feel, Kyle, first you, do you feel better for it?
Yes, I do.
Okay. How about you, man?
I feel cleansed.
Okay.
Got a good sweat out.
All right. And the true cleansing is going to happen tomorrow morning.
Wonderful.
All right, guys. Hey, well, thanks for participating. Maybe next time, if you participate, we'll do something a little less extreme. How does that sound? And we'll get you acquainted with some stuff that maybe is non-extract related. Okay. And thank you too, Andrew, for coming by and bringing Defcon 1 for us. We'll have to try again sometime. Get a little better next time. Maybe we'll get it.
Yeah, I got some stuff coming down the pike, some stuff that I ordered, and I got some stuff coming that I'm making too. So
all right.
We definitely got some more stuff coming from my direction.